Hey there, so today we have another review. This is courtesy of Hop Culture, thank you so much. And this is Mo Onions, Mosaic Nelson Simcoe, double IPA. Really nice fun label on that. Got some onions, you got a nice Chicago, I guess hot dog, but we're based out of Chicago, so known for the Chicago hot dog. And really nice that Portillo's is down here now. We've been a few times already. 2 or 3, something like that. Portillo's is awesome. If you have never been, it's a wonderful chains from Chicago, and it's sort of like, it's fast food-ish, but it's like nicer in the end of it. I guess I've never been to an In-N-Out, so I don't know what people consider that, but it's like in the end of like Shake Shack. It's like a nicer fast food, and man, is that stuff good. Chicago dog, Italian hot beef, holy moly, or hot beef, whatever, the dip one, absolutely amazing. So anyway, let's dig into the guy. 7.5. They sent me this a few weeks ago, so we're going on. Actually, this was canned in the middle of November. I don't know when this will be released, but at this point we're about 6 weeks in. 6 weeks in, yeah. Solid. 7 weeks in, yeah. So we're into the new year. The beer is beautiful, wonderful light gold color, completely opaque haze on that, lightly yellowish head. Have it pretty cold. That is explosive. That is quite fruity on the nose. Reminds me of the other half. It's just like this big fruit bomb. It's probably citrus not in here. A big yellowy kind of fruit thing. So it's like, you know, yellow grapefruit, ripe orange peel, some like ripe pineapple in there, kumquats. Just big fruitiness of his New England to the days. 4 days follows. That's a really nice kind of like relatively dry in the context of dryness. There is a nice dryness in the middle. Rocco's trying to hang out here. But it's a fat beer up front. And I'd probably have a little too cold, so. I mean, this is their wheelhouse. They do a great job at making that kind of like familiar, kind of like signature New England IPA that is not that kind of like West Coast meats thing. It's that like familiar fat, middle body where it's like sweet and has a really nice kind of like sugary tone to it with the oats and wheat and big juiciness on this guy. It's almost got a bubblegum charge to it. Maybe not necessarily bubblegum. I sort of get some of that, but it's that candied sweetness. So it's like candied orange peel, big ripe mangoes, and pineapple. It's got this like canned-dole pineapple-y thing. It's rich in this kind of like a Sunny D character. That's a good, very good descriptive. There's a lot of Sunny D on this guy. Frozen concentrated orange concentrate that you make. Do they still sell those? Because I know that was a thing as a kid, but I go through the supermarket. I don't know if they sell that anymore. Huh, good question. Again, I don't know if you guys are my age, but they used to sell a thing that was frozen. It was like orange concentrate, and you like throw it into, I guess, water, and you'd make a concentrated orange juice thing out of it. A little bit of like herbal and pine finishes the beer quite nicely, but like only here. This is straight up saturated, rich, sweet New England IPA. Full gas, I would have guessed is maybe a little bit treehousey, maybe other halfy, but it's a big fat sweet guy for sure. They do a great job. This is absolutely killer. Let's compare some tasting notes. So they say dank citrus. I don't get too much dankness, but it's surely good citrus. Crisp white grapes. That's a great tasting note. Definitely sweet white grapes. Definitely come in here. Nice grapey note here, but again, not predominant, I would say. And then pleasant pine. As it warms up, I accidentally get some little pine in here, but the rich sweet malt and that character really pushes along with the, a forward kind of ester profile. I think the esters are definitely pushing this kind of like apricot and tropical flavor. There's a nice kind of like conglomeration of like sweet yellow fruits, citrus, grapiness, tropical, all those pretty things. And stone fruit too. It's all that rich, dense, sweet yellow fruits. Ripe is a great descriptor too, but mostly I would say it's mostly citrusy with some of that pineapple, mango. 7.5, like scary drinkable. Again, if you like a fat sweet beer, I wouldn't say this is drinkable for most, but if you're acclimated to the palate of a sweet, big double IPA, New England style, this has a nice drinkability to it without, again, the issue with a lot of them that I come across is the chalkiness sort of detracts from it. This has maybe a hint, but doesn't have that. And for many years, I mean, geez, I was reviewing beers for, we're going what? I've been here since 2018. So it's 2016 to 2018. Yeah, something around there. Man, something like 50% of New England IPAs that I reviewed had that issue. And we're talking about like large producer, or not large producers, but, craft producers that were, known for the style or tried the style out, just endless amount of chalkiness. Hop Pitchers obviously separated themselves as one of the best. So they're in the upper tier along with some of the other breweries, and some of the beers end up having a little bit of it. This one is fantastic. Again, that kind of like chalky plus astringent polyphenol thing. So that like 2 hits. I did a video about it talking that was the worst off flavor ever I've had out of mass-produced beers that cost, or not mass-produced, but like popular beers that cost a lot of money that people are buying that are absolutely gross, but that's exactly what I want. So a very great example of the style. Let's go with a solid, amazing at 90. Does it all good, but I want more maybe. I don't know. 98. I'm feeling really good today about it. So Mo Onions, that's Hop Butcher. Again, world-class producer on the style. When they hit it, and this is absolutely insanely good. Mo Onions double IPA hits right at the ABV 1, around 7.5, 8-ish. Killing it. So big fruit bomb on this guy. Really nice residual sweetness, nice malt. Just big fruit bomb on this guy. So until next time, guys, cheers. Thank you so much, Hop Butcher. Later.